Hello and welcome, my friends. Happy Wednesday and welcome to my angel reading for April. I love connecting into the angels every month just to get their input, guidance, support, and love. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to check in to see what the angels want to share with us. Now, of course, like always, I do have my angel tarot. This is not my favorite deck. It's got really pretty imagery when it has imagery, and not when it doesn't. I'm still working on my angel deck. Every time I use this, every month, I'm like, I need to really get that done. Oh, there's 24 hours in a day. Then I love this deck. This is the Angel Inspiration Oracle. I absolutely love the imagery, the fact that they just telling you what it is, not a blurb and a half about it. I just need words. Not a lot of words. I just want to know what it is. And then I have the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Really pretty deck. This deck was done by Doreen Virtue, which there's a lot of controversy around her. I've had this deck for years. It was gifted to me. So yeah, I don't feel bad using it because when she created it, she was in a good space. Not so good right now. And that's okay. We all go through different times. The most important thing right now, let's get back to the angels. That's the energy we want to connect in with. We want to see what they need to share with us, what's going to help us. And as much as we'd like them to fix some of the energies, some of the challenges that we're dealing with, know that they can only give us guidance on it. We're the only ones who can fix it, change it. It's our experience, it's our journey. And some people like where they're at, and that's not a fix, it's a continuation. And sometimes we like certain aspects and not everything. And that's where it gets convoluted. Free will, it's an important aspect. All right. First card. Love it. Archangel Gabriel, Judgment, 20th card. Know that it's never too late. Know that it's not a time-sensitive thing. Your journey will unfold as you need it, as it needs to. You will have ability to take extra time, slow down, use your tools, and listen. Whether you hear or not, it's okay. It's picking up the subtle messages, the repetition, the feathers that shouldn't be there but are. It's those little pieces. It's paying attention that matters. And then for the love of God, doing. King of Pentacles. We have that very tangible do. The King of Pentacles, Midas touch himself, does not rely on others. He does it himself. And I like the way that it almost looks like he's got, he has some sort of pen or brush. He's making sure it is perfect for him. And that's the piece. Perfection is going to change. Perfection is also very hard to acquire, maintain. It's not an achievable piece. It needs to be functional. It needs to be working for you rather than just being perfect for everybody else. Four of Swords in reversal. This is usually the rest and rejuvenation card, unless it's in reversal where it's poking you in the butt going, no. It's time to get up and do. No longer the rest and rejuvenation card. It is the get up and go, because the pokies, they're pokey. They're poking you in the butt. Ace of Pentacles. And start. It's okay not to say, oh, I know exactly where I'm starting. It's okay to say, you know what? I don't know where to start. But putting that first step forward. It's no longer about sleeping in. It's no longer about trying to heal and release. When we're working on that healing journey, you heal. Then you move for a little bit until you come back to that heal part, because things unravel, they unfold. And that's the important piece here. We need to start. Best place to start? What are those aspects that are working? What's going right? If we start to work on those aspects, well, we're only going to cultivate them. Because when we focus in on those aspects that aren't working, we're feeding them, we're fueling them. Focus in on what's working. That's your first step. Finally, Three of Swords. You are not going to fix all your heartaches. You are not going to be able to feel perfect, because again, that's unachievable. Additionally, the more that you heal, live, you realize that this is an ongoing piece. And that's okay. Right now, the angels are telling you, you need to get up and start to move again. You got to get up and work with what's going right. Work with this very stable, empowering aspect, or aspects. There can be more than one. Because when we're focused in on what's going right and what will work for you, it's really hard to hyper-focus in on this. The less we're able to see those aspects that will bring us the prosperity and growth. It feels really hard to get up. And a lot of us are struggling in this. We've been trying to heal and get rid of this. It's not a get rid of. It's about standing up now, taking that deep breath, and starting to engage in the aspects that fill us, that fuel us. Because Gabriel, she'll be with us. The important thing is not to give up. And I think that's the piece. We're the ones that need to do this for ourselves. And we're the only ones that can make that decision, make it happen. Because what we see as prosperous or important isn't going to be the same as others. And I think that's part of why we're the ones that need to be creating this solution for us. Okay. That solution? Yeah, harmony. It needs to make sense. What's going right? It makes sense. Sometimes we question it. The important aspect will be to take what makes sense, take what's working, and keep working with it. Allow that light to shine brighter. Gratitude. Be grateful for all that's happened, all that you've achieved, no matter how small. Being grateful and enjoying where we're at, no matter what challenges we're having, will support you in raising your vibration, bringing forward more positive. It can't be a false peace. Being grateful. Thanking self for the small things. Thanking others for the help that they've tried to support you with. Thanking those high vibrational beings, excluding the fairies. If you work with the fae, do not ever thank them for anything. That is just a sign of disrespect. The rest, yes. And you can show gratitude towards the fae. It's just you don't use thank you. Yeah. Be free. Time to take those constraints off, because we're the ones who put that on us. It could have been taught through generations, but we're the one who have the expectations, the demands. And it's through that expectation and demand that we're struggling the most. Speak from the heart. What is it that fuels you? What is it that makes you feel better? Because like I said, it's very individual. But when you do speak from the heart, not from the pain, but from the heart, the positive, stay positive, stay in that high vibration. What is going right? What can you focus in on to support in going even more right? Because it then starts to become contagious and it starts to really impact other areas of life where it's not so hard to get up. It doesn't hurt so much. You're really seeing that shift into that prosperous. And part of that prosperity is feeling better, physically feeling better, physically feeling stronger. Yes, it does and can pertain to that financial aspect. However, it's more than that. It's more than the money piece, because life is more than money. Is it a big part of the life? Absolutely, but it's not the only part. And I think that's another piece, is looking at those priorities, looking at where do we spend all our time and energy focused in on, and what is that return? If you're focused in on those hurts and pains, what return do you get? When you focus in on those positive pieces, what are your returns? Answered prayers. And have you asked for help? And if you have you been paying attention for the answer? Because it's not like they're going to text you the answer. Yes, we don't pray to the high vibrational beings. I know that. However, they're the messengers. Have you been open to the messages? Sometimes they will use words. They'll come very clearly to us. And other times it's through symbols. Because as much as they're trying to lower their vibration, they may not be able to reach us because our vibration is too low. That's where the symbols come in. Ideas and inspiration. Creativity, guys. One of the easiest ways to open yourself up to high vibrational energy for that aha that you're looking for is creativity. No matter what that creativity looks like. Those ideas, that inspiration, when you start to work on it, because it's a positive thing, you start to get that aha. The same can be done through water with showers. Using your tools, being open. It just needs to be meaningful. It has to hit and it has to make sense. Should turn the card. Signs. And you have to be open to it because it's not always going to be that easy. As much as they want to make it easy for us, we sometimes miss the point. Don't worry, they'll keep sending it to us in different ways. Be open to them. That's the important piece here. Being open to the signs, asking for the help that you need. Even if you don't have the words, asking to shift from where you're at to something that's more meaningful. Now, will they be able to do everything for you? No, but they can help with direction. They can help with really supporting you and encouraging you forward. You have the ability to make the shifts and changes that you need. However, you are going to be the one that needs to really bring it forward. Waiting for others or waiting for it to occur, you could be waiting for a very long time. And life spins quickly. That the sand seems to speed up as you get older. So know that the longer you wait, the harder it's going to be. Taking those steps, one step at a time. When you're doing it in a slow, steady manner, you're not triggering your anxiety due to the stability of the shift that will create the change. I want to thank you so very much for joining me and the angels today. I hope that this helped to empower you to take those steps forward. Gain a little bit of clarity as to what that positive aspect is. And if you need to, take the time to look at those positive pieces for you. Now, if you did like this session, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought. Let me know what positive things you're going to embrace over the next coming weeks. And like always, my friends, if you have not done this, please subscribe and hit that little red bell so you know when I've posted, as I have readings, healings, and meditations coming forward, and you don't want to miss any of it. And if you're looking for an added layer of support, I do have a Ko-fi and Patreon page. I've provided links below so you can go check it out. Again, I want to thank you for joining me and the angels today, and I hope that this reading did give you the direction and inspiration to take that next step forward. Until tomorrow, my friends.